Rolling with the triple C, I'ma make him bend the knee. Rolling with the triple C, don't really count the heat.
So Alex Pereira once again is pushed to another title shot. Guys, I don't know how many of you guys have really understood what is it that that Pereira has been able to do, and how is it that the UFC wants to push somebody. At 185 pounds, look at who his matchup was. Sean Strickland, a guy who's reckless, who wants to strike, eventually knocked him out. Pereira never fought. He never fought Marlon Vettori. He never fought Jerry Cannonier. He never fought Paulo Costa. He never fought Robert Whittaker. What I'm trying to say, guys, is he's done it again. The UFC is pushing this guy for the next light heavyweight title. Goes up against Jan Blachowicz, a former champ who likes to strike and eventually loses his mind. You don't know who is it that's actually really going to show up. You know, the light heavyweight, it is a little bit different, but he's never fought Ankalaev. He's never fought Johnny Walker. He's never really fought any of those guys to really kind of go in there and actually get a title shot at pretty much at light heavyweight. But that being said, the talks about it now that more likely he's probably going to face Jiri Prochazka. And I think that's, and I know the UFC hasn't said much or hasn't said anything, but I think it's a great matchup. I think Jiri, you know, training with him in the past, he's very unorthodox, very unpredictable. He's a fighter that goes off of movement. And then you got Pereira, somebody who is just strictly based on power. You know, how is it that this matchup is going to do? Now, what I love about this matchup with Alex Pereira and Jiri Prochazka is, you guys think about it, it's almost like revenge. It's, you know, this is a guy who beat your coach, who beat your training partner, Jiri Prochazka. Not only did he beat him, but he beat him at his own game while, you know, eventually submitting him. But I do feel like if there's anybody that's had it tailor-made in the UFC, according to is it that he's had to fight, his name is Alex Pereira. He's taken the less damage, you know, while being, I want to say he was 6-1 before he fought for the middleweight title, to now, you know, being 8-2, and then now fighting for the light heavyweight title. I mean, you're talking about somebody that the UFC does want to protect and want to make champion. Why? Is because they're going to have a potential matchup between Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira. I mean, this is what they want. This is what even the people kind of start to match make. And I think the UFC is starting to hear this stuff where, you know, fighters or fans are starting to kind of create their own plots, which is great, to make an Israel Adesanya, Alex Pereira 5. I mean, 5 fights. I mean, I think I was done after the 4th, quite frankly. But since Israel got the eventual knockout, it would only make sense for him, if Alex does beat Jiri Prochazka, is to match these guys up again and see if they can finally, you know, square it off and see who is it that's going to come out on top. So whether it's Alex Pereira or Israel Adesanya, I think the people that win here is actually the UFC. What you got for me, Michael?
Yeah, without making a prediction, because I know you're a little bit close to both guys having trained with Jiri and being friends with Alex Pereira, but how do you expect that matchup to look? Obviously, two guys looking to strike. So what are your thoughts on how that matchup might look like if it takes place?
Yeah, I think if Jiri can come back better than what he was after the injury, his gas tank, his conditioning, his mindset is ridiculous. But he also does get clipped a lot, and that's one thing that does hurt me with Jiri. He cannot stand in front of a guy like Alex Pereira. You just can't. If you stand in front of him, he's going to chew that lead leg, and he's going to catch you with that hook, and he hits hard. It's not just the hook, too. It's a straight punch, too. I mean, the dude has heavy power in his damn hands. But I just think if Jiri has the proper game plan, I think Alex is gonna find out that Jiri is a really hard dude to hit. Very, very Matrix-like fighter, unpredictable, goes off a rhythm. The game plan's completely different. Believes in his game plan, and he's been able to become successful because of that. But the only thing that does scare me a little bit is the kicks, and it's that heavy left. You know, will Jiri be able to continue to keep that rhythm 4 or 5 rounds to be able to take out Alex Pereira? But I also think like we can't exit out Ankalaev either. I know he just got a fight announced against Johnny Walker. I mean, the UFC is probably going to see who that's going to more likely maybe perform better. So maybe they can start a new fight, or they may be looking to stack up, the last card of the year with maybe McGregor Gaethje, and then you add Yuri and Alex Pereira to that card. I mean, there's a lot of fun matchups here, but I will say this, man, it's been a smooth cruising for a man and a guy like Alex Pereira.
And then when Pereira does go against Adesanya for the fifth time, the third time in UFC, what are your expectations for that one?
You're not gonna ask me my predictions, are you?
Yeah, I mean we know you're gonna take Pereira, but no, yeah, I mean obviously he did get knocked out last time versus Adesanya, and a lot of people kind of gave you a little bit of crap because you thought Adesanya was more not luck, but you didn't think he planned to have his back against the cage.
No, not only me, Daniel Cormier, Justin Gaethje, a lot of these guys who are fighters, who are active fighters. It's the same thing. You can tell when somebody's hurt, but when you've been calf kicked, you know how much that hurts. He went for broke and he won. He hit the lottery. He was on his way, but that's what it is. These are mistakes that Alex Pereira needs to learn from because, man, Israel's got pop in his hands. But if they are to fight, man, who knows, man? You guys may think I'm crazy on this one, though, but Israel could pull it off again. Even in this fight with Jan, like, I saw Jan hit him a couple times, and I can already see Pereira's demeanor change a little bit. I don't know if you guys kind of caught that. Like, kind of over moving. And as of now, Israel's only gone better, so I believe he's got more sting. And I think if Alex should fight, I think he should really wait, man, because I'm not sure after that knockout if he's still 100% there. But it's a 50-50, man. At this point, the fact that Israel got that last knockout, I wonder if Alex Pereira, I wonder if that's still in his mind too. So as of right now, man, I really don't damn care. But I'll watch the fifth fight.